Hello, this is Dr. Luebow again with a quick jazz tutorial, a short jazz tutorial rather. The purpose of this exercise today is to give some examples, some demonstrations as to how a classical phrase sounds like in classical music and how do we make jazz out of it. So this exercise will be helpful for classical pianists and those who want to learn how to play jazz to see the differences and actually discover for your own how simple is this really. You'd be amazed to see this, so I advise to listen carefully how I give the demonstrations here today. Okay, let's start with a simple phrase in C minor key. This is chosen at random, and we play the notes G, F, E flat, D, C. So basically G, F, E flat, D, C in the right hand. So let's assume we think about Mozart's music or Bach or so, classical shelf. How would a classical composer or piano player connect these notes to not make them just boring in one hand? Well, one thing is you can double the notes with a left hand. You can play it with a little bit ornament. You could play full chords. You could now modify the simple notes that are connecting each other, not so much as a part of a C minor octave if you want, or a scale rather. So you would do it like this, or like this. So what you notice now, I'm not just playing the simple notes like as in a scale, I'm also introducing a little variation in the rhythm, and that's also the key between finding the difference when you compare jazz and classical music. So let's do this again. So this can be from a Mozart sonata or something like this, or more ornamental. Something like this. Or now we vary the melody a little bit in a more interesting way. Something like this. So this is still classical. A jazz pianist now goes about differently, so we don't have the straight 1, 2, 3, 4 note alignment anymore. We do something like this. Or we think, okay, we have this melody that's simple. How can we make it sound a little bit more complicated and punctuated or syncopated? So this would sound like. See that? Very simple. Or we do this even more complicated. Or we do it like this. You get the gist, so it's no longer dee, da, 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 da. We make it more complicated, we make it syncopated and interesting. So now we bring in another variant, which is a little bit dissonant sounds that seem to accompany in a more modern style than the classic simple chords. So this could be part of a jazz composition, and I bring it yet a little bit further. I will try to improvise a classical version of a very short piece, and I will do the same thing in a jazz style, incorporating these things that I just pointed out. So basically the exercise at home is you pick any kind of a part of a scale, in this case G, F, E flat, D, C, and then you try to compose or improvise, whatever you want to call it, in the classical style, and then you compare it to what a jazz pianist would do with punctuated, syncopated notes and different types of ornaments or embellishments, as you might want to call them. So I go ahead now and do two little exercises. First the classical style, perhaps in the style of Bach or combined Mozart or so, and then I will stop and then do the jazz version. Short piece, simple, a la Luebow. So now let's do jazz. Something like this. This is just a simple demonstration. This was not executed in the best technical fashion, but just to think about how simple you can start and how you can create the contrast between classical and jazz music. Hope you enjoy this little exercise. Thank you.